This is the line boring machine. It is used for drilling holes for adjustable shelves. There are 13 bits lined up in a perfectly straight line, and they are all evenly spaced. There are a few adjustments on this machine we must make before we use it. The first adjustment is the distance between the back fence and the tip of the cutter, or the drill bit. We set this by loosening the two clamping screws, the little T-handles on the back side, one on each side. Take our piece of lumber and line that up by pushing the table forward or back to the position where we would like the holes to be cut. This will be the distance from the center of the hole to the edge of the project. When you've got that lined up, you can tighten it back down using those same clamping or T-handles. The next adjustment you need to make is with the stops. There's a stop on each side, and this determines how far the holes are from the edge of the piece of board. The edge being top and bottom, not front to back. So we can set those, and we want to set them to the exact same distance. And there is a little ruler on here to get them lined up to the same size. The stops position the holes so they're from the same distance from top to bottom each time. That allows us to spin our workpiece around and start using that stop for the right side, flip it around and do the other side by using that stop. It's a good idea to make a mark on one end of the lumber so that as you turn it around, the same edge is always against the stop. If you make a mark on your lumber, you should only use chalk or a pencil, never pen or marker. The third adjustment on this machine you may need to make is the depth that the cutter heads will go in. As you pull the handle down, there's a stop over on this side of the machine that's set with this handle right here. You can change the depth of the cut with this setting. You should always read the warning labels and owner's manual before using any machine in the shop. Reading the warning labels during this demonstration does not count as reading the warning labels. Before you use this machine or any other machine in the shop, please read the owner's manuals and the warning labels. The warning label on this machine is located over here on the right side of the machine, and there are a few other warning labels in different positions on each machine. Please find those labels and read them carefully before using any machine in the shop. There are two warning labels on this machine, one in the front and one on the right hand side. You need to read the warning labels before each use of the machine. Once all three adjustments are made, you can line your piece of lumber up with one of the stops. Turn the machine on by lifting up the red compartment and then flipping the switch to the on position. Once you turn it on, plunge the handle down until you reach that stop, the depth stop which you set. Once you've drilled the first set of holes, you can move your stop out of the way, slide your lumber down till you get to the last hole that you cut in that first series. Then we have a guide to make sure that the next holes are evenly spaced. You push this guide down until it fits into that last hole that was drilled. Turn it on and repeat the process. Now that we've we've completed this side, we'll flip the board over and do the other side. The mark on the end of your lumber will assure that you get the same end against the stop each time. Both sides are complete, and we should have evenly spaced holes on each side of the board for adjustable shelves. If you do not know how to use this machine or any other machine in the shop, please ask for help.